Hey Primary 5 Math Prodigy, this is Coach Saiful with your daily dose of math mastery, and today we are going into the final question of your assessment paper number 4 on ratio. And this question is very sneaky, okay? It might look impossible to do at first, and I thought so as well. But after reading closely, I found a very simple word that caused all of us to go a little confused, okay? So this word is, okay, let's take a look at the question first. It says that a sum of money was shared among A, B, and C in the ratio 6:5:22. A and B spent $288 each, while C spent $576. B then found that he had spent three-quarters of his money. Part A says, how much money did A and C have at first? And you're like, what? Stuck. Okay? But you have to look at this word over here. It says $288 each. Therefore, if B actually spent $288 and you found that B had spent three-quarters of his money, can't you do the answer to the question? Yeah, it's very simple. So from here it becomes very simple, okay? So let's write these things down first. Okay, let's write down A, B, and C, 6, 5, 22. A, B, and C, 6:5:22. Okay, so this is the ratio of money that they had together. So how much did A and B spend? A and B spent 288. So they spent 288 minus, let's put minus so that you know that it's spent. And C spent 576. Okay, now the next thing is B then found that he had spent three-quarters of his money. So this, in other words, we can actually straight away put down, oh, $288 therefore equals to, equals to three-quarters. So if we know three-quarters of his money, what's three-quarters? In this case, three-quarters of 5 is how many units? So you took three-quarters times 5, and you will find that it equals to 15/4. 5 times 3 gives you 15. 15/4, that means equals to what? That means equals to 3 units and 3/4. 3 and 3/4 units. Let's try. Correct. So 3 and 3/4 units is actually the same as 288. So if 3 and 3/4, sorry, I'm gonna put this 3 and 3/4. If 3 and 3/4 equals to 288, can we find out what is 1 unit in this thing over here? Of course we can. So 1 unit is actually equals to 288 divided by 3 and 3/4. Okay, let's just put this in. 288 divided by 3 and 3/4. 3.3 and 3/4 actually is 3.75. So you get $76.80 per unit. So the question is asking you for what? It says how much money did A and C have at first? So very simple. To find the answer, you just simply put A equals to how many units? 6 units. Therefore, 6 units equals to 76.80 times 6. That will give you 460.8. And how much did C have at first? 22. 22 units equals to 76. A very rich person, huh? 76.80 times 22, which gives you 1689.6. 1689.60. So that's how much A and C have. So the answer is 460.8 and this one. So this is A and this is C. Okay. No space. Okay, A and C. So therefore, next question says express in the simplest ratio the amount of money A, B, and C had left. Left. Very important. Had left. So how much money did they have left? So in order for us to know that, we simply have to find B first. What's B? B had how many left? He had 3. He had used up 3 and 3/4. So actually 1 minus, sorry, not 1, 5 units minus 3 and 3/4. Therefore he had how many left? He had 1 and 1/4 left. Okay. And how much money is that? Therefore 1 and 1/4 units is actually equals to 76.80 times 1 and 1/4 equals to 76.80 times 1 and 1/4 is 1.25 equals to $96. Very nice number. So he had $96 left. How much did A had left? A had how many? This is B. A equals to 22, as you can see over here, is 1689. So 1689.6 minus 576. What's the answer? The answer is 1113.6. 1113.6. And for C, you actually had it as for this is for C, sorry. For A it's actually 460.80. That's all the money he has, minus $288. So what do you have left, my friend? 460.8 minus 288 gives you $172.80. Yep. So the question asks you to put this into the simplest ratio. Wow, this is tough. A is to B. Okay, I'm just going to use a different color so that you don't get confused. Okay, A is to B is to C. The amount of money they had left. So A had 172.8. B had how much left? B had here 96. And C had how much? C had 1113.6. So how do we do this? Wow, this is tough. Okay, so we can start by trying any number. I think it's like 9 can. 172.8 divided by 9. 19.2. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, so in this case, what you want to do is you want to actually take you have to multiply everything by 10 so that all the decimals just disappear by themselves. So multiply everything by 10. And from here, okay, I'm not going to show you the extended play. I'm not going to show you how to do this. But basically, you just keep doing it over and over again, reducing it further and further until the final answer that I did was 9 is to 5 is to 58. That means you have to divide this whole thing by, if I'm not mistaken, yes, that is correct. Divide this whole thing by 192 for each and every one of them over here. Wow, pretty tough, yeah? So I'm really proud of you if you got this one right, because wow, this is amazing. First off, I'm going to give you a big high five saying you are a math prodigy, good job. And I'm going to remind you that, of course, this whole process takes a lot of time, yeah? But good results, good things always take time. So remember that. Make sure you keep pushing, keep fighting, and keep improving every single day. With that, this is Coach Saiful signing off saying you are a math prodigy. Good job.